Good morning and welcome back to my channel, my loves. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and joining me today. So before I get started with this video, I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for giving me such a warm welcome back to the tube. I am feeling so welcomed and just so excited to share the journey that I had in Asia with you guys, because you guys did request to see the footage, so I'm definitely gonna be doing that for you guys. But before we go ahead and get into that, I wanted to make this little intro just to kind of give you a rough idea of how I'm gonna be putting these videos out, and yeah, just gonna give you something that's a little more present, because we're definitely gonna be traveling back in time a little bit. These videos are from like October, November, December, I think a little bit of January. I was in Colombia in January, so I went to, in Asia, I went to, I did India was my first stop, then from there I went to Singapore, then Bali. From Bali, I went over to Cambodia, I believe. Thailand. I went to Thailand. Then from Thailand, it was Cambodia. Then from Cambodia, I went to Malaysia, did Laos, Vietnam, and then from there I went to Colombia, and then from Colombia I went to the States. And then that's where I am right now. So I did get quite a lot of footage of that during that time, and a lot of it is very scattered, but I'm gonna find a way to put it together for you guys so it's nice and easy to watch and hopefully understand and keep up with. So that's kind of what it's gonna be like for the next few weeks on my channel. I'm gonna try to get the footage edited and out to you guys as soon as possible, so we can kind of come back into the present and I can put out some more current footage for all of you. So during that time that I'm gonna be putting out these videos, I'm also gonna try and get some current footage out for you guys, so hopefully I can do that as well, of my travels that I'm gonna be having while I'm in Europe, and then when I'm back in Florida, nice and settled down and finally finding some ground. So right now I am in Victoria, Canada with my family. This is my brother's house right now. That's where I'm gonna be until I head out to Europe. So I'm super happy to be here with family, super excited, like I said, to be getting out this footage to you guys. And one last thing before we travel back in time is, I don't know if you guys remember, but in my Bali videos, I talked about a little project that I had planned for you guys, and that project came out a long time ago. It actually came out January 3rd, I believe. If you follow me on Instagram, then you might know what it was, but it actually ended up being a ebook. Yeah, I wrote an ebook, so that's probably one of the coolest things I've done this far, in my opinion, just because I love writing and actually seeing it all come together, and just the way that everything came together was really cool. And I think I did it in like 14, maybe a little bit longer days. So it was like it was a thing where I was meditating, I got this idea, I started working on it, and I was like, I'm gonna give myself this amount of time to do it, and I'm just gonna do it. And when you're traveling, it's really hard to have that kind of commitment, just because you're traveling, you kind of want to enjoy what you're doing. But I was really committed to this book, and it was something that I really wanted to do, especially because I felt like I hadn't really had a set project for a while since I had been traveling for so long. So the last weeks of December, I went out to Thailand and just like hid out in a little Airbnb, and I was just so committed to finishing this book by January, which I did, and I was so happy and I was so excited, and it was worth that time that I just took to myself and really just focused on that. So to summarize the book a little bit to you guys, it's called A Journey to Holistic Wellness. Pretty much every single thing that I've implemented into my life over the past year and a half to find this place of peace and grounding in my life. So all the practices, books, podcasts, there's affirmations, there's mantras. On the book, you pretty much can find every little thing that I guess I use in my daily life to stay centered and stay grounded and connect with myself. So I pretty much put it together for you guys to use it as a guide to find this level of harmony and peace in your life as well. So like I said, there's mantras, there's affirmations, there's a guide for you to implement yoga in your daily life. There's also a workout that's more focused on your mind, body, soul connection. There's also some information on the Ayurvedic diet and how to find your dosha and how to eat according to your dosha. And what else is there in there? There's meditation practices, like I said, there's books, there's podcasts, and like I said, it's just pretty much a way for you guys to develop a practice in your life that's going to allow you to find more inner peace, balance, and harmony in your life. So that being said, this little intro clip got a little bit lengthy, as my clips normally do. So I'm going to stop talking right now, and we're going to dive right deep into my Asia travels. Let's go. morning, my loves, coming live, not live because this is not live, coming at you from CD Yoga International Campus. We just wrapped up our morning class, which goes from 7 in the morning till 9 in the morning. Yes, 6:45 to 9 in the morning. And it's pranayama, so it's breathing exercises, and then we also do some warm-ups as well, and then we get into some asanas. So far we've been doing Surya Namaskar, which is the sun salutations. Today we did some warrior stuff, some triangle poses, and as of right now, we're gonna go head to the breakfast buffet because your girl is hungry because we do it fasted first thing in the morning. It's better to do it fasted just because your body will perform better since it's not trying to like digest food, so your body will be very energized and just focused on the practice opposed to focusing on like digesting food and trying to break everything down in there. So that's what we do it fasted, and let's head to breakfast.
My name is Son. I have bread. Usually it's called we call it pasta and apple and persimmon.
How do you say that?
Persimmon.
Okay,
And,
cool.
this one we have some seeds, sugar, honey mixed with jam, orange jam. This is called peanut butter, and we have milk and tea.
Yay!
And also my friend for eating.
It's only day 3, and so far I've learned that I know nothing about my body. It's insane how much every single class just teaches me about the alignment of my own body and how bad my posture is, how bad most of the poses that I've been hitting for the past like I think 6 or 7 months of consistent practice have been. And yeah, it's just pretty crazy how much you learn when you're actually put into like a teacher training course, because they definitely go through every single pose. They like, what's the word that I'm looking for, tweak you into showing you how you should be hitting every pose, how you should be engaging every part of your body. And I'm just definitely mind blown and just very I guess, yeah, the word that I'm looking for is definitely mind blown as to how I have been using my muscles for the past 21 years of my life and how incorrectly I've been using my body. And you wouldn't think that, considering that I have been training for so long, but when you go into the gym, it's just so different, and your focus definitely isn't on the alignment of your body, which it should be, because you always want to make sure that you're using every single muscle properly. But I feel like unless you go through a course where it's physical and they're actually like aligning you and putting you into place, you truthfully never really learn. So this has been a really good experience so far, and it's only day 3, and I'm learning so much, and I cannot wait to see what the next 23 days have in store. But enough of that, let's go see what's for lunch.
Bundi raita, yogurt and bundi.
Okay.
Chickpeas powder.
Ooh. That just blew my mind. It's so amazing. He's responsible for all the amazing food. Currently 6:31, and we are wrapping up the day. So the day starts at 6:45 in the morning. I normally get up at around like 5 to 5:45. It depends whether I had a shower the night before or not, because if I didn't, obviously I'm showering in the morning. And then we get into the day, and we end the day with another yoga practice and dinner, of course. So I didn't mention this earlier in the video, but it is a vegetarian breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. So that's why you guys haven't seen any like meat or anything like that. And either way, I haven't really been eating much meat anyways, except for in Europe. I ate a lot more meat than I have in the past like 4 or 5 months, but that's okay. As I've said before, I'm not vegetarian, I'm not vegan. I pretty much just go by feel and listen to my body, and if I feel like I need some meat in my life, if I feel like I'm craving the meat, or if I feel like maybe I'm feeling weak or tired or something like that, I'll probably introduce a bit of chicken or red meat into my diet. Otherwise, I'm pretty okay without eating meat as of right now. Who knows, maybe things will change in the future, but I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna cut out the talking right here and we're gonna go to dinner. Let's go. What's for dinner?
Keep calm,
Alright.
Today we have here's a dinner time, and we have bread, brown rice, lentil, yellow lentil. This is a capsicum and a potato.
Potato and
Capsicum.
okay.
And we have some salad.
Nice.
Some
Again,
seeds.
all the seeds. Awesome.
Yes, again.
And sorry, what was this again? It was potato?
Yeah, potato and capsicum.
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 Oh, peppers. Okay.
Yeah, pepper.
Oh, you got a fancy way of saying it.
Yeah. This is, we call it fennel.
Good for digestion, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's flaxseed.
You should become a regular on my channel.
Yes, yes.
You're killing
And,
this.
we have sesame seed.
Yeah.
And this is lenses. And we are also fennel, but we can use it like as a mouth fresher.
Okay. Awesome.
Namaste.
Thank you so much. Namaste. And this is how I do Diwali. So to give you guys a better idea of what Diwali is, it can definitely be compared to our New Year's because it is a pretty big celebration in India and within Hinduism. It is celebrated in other areas of Asia, but I just don't know if it signifies the exact same thing for everyone. But in India, spiritually, it signifies the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, knowledge over ignorance, and hope over despair, because it actually celebrates a big fight or battle that one of their gods had, and he won. So they used Diwali as a way to celebrate this big victory within their culture. And before Diwali happens, people clean their house, they renovate, they decorate their homes and offices, because it is believed that Lakshmi, which is the wife of one of their gods, is coming to visit the house, and she is the goddess of prosperity, wealth, and fortune. So by putting her feet outside of their door, it just signifies that she came to their home and she visited and she brought all of this to their household. So it was a pretty cool experience to be there on this incredibly big celebration in India, and the fact that the school went above and beyond and actually made us feel like we were a part of the celebration was incredible. From fireworks to giving us a big box of cookies, each and every one of us, to dancing, to special dinner, everything was amazing.
Zain, Vivian.
Okay, ready? No. Like surprises.
It's us again.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
चल मैं आया क्या बोलते अमृतसर जाएगा कल
Oh my god.